Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be checking out the openings and endings of Season 1 and 2 of Oshi no Ko. I've watched the show already, which is very unfortunate because it would have been a really nice series to react to on the channel. But it is what it is. I can't unwatch a show just to react to it again, unless you guys want me to fake reactions. I don't know. So let's check out the openings and endings. I've already seen Opening 1. I've already listened to Opening 1. Who hasn't heard this song? So for OP1, I'm actually going to try to, break down the music and to really get into the nitty gritty of why it sounds the way it does and why it sounds good. Okay, so right at the beginning, it hits you really hard with the cinematic impacts. Like what is it? I think it's the double stops of the percussion. You got a little bit of hi-hat in there. You got some horns. Just a whole lot hitting you at the same time. And also you got some beautiful vocals from Lilas. Yeah, you just got two hard-hitting things coming at you at once right from the get-go. So it's already making a big impression on you. And we got the epicness factor with the choir. So right here we have a beautiful mix of orchestra with heavy electronic. After the real cinematic start, you have a section of just really really electronic synthetic bass. I don't know, I don't think it's not a FM bass. It's too high pitched for that, but it's definitely a bass that will get your attention, of course. And you have Lilas doing great vocals again, and you also have some choir in the back still giving that epic feel. If you wanted to make a statement, this song perfectly encapsulates that. Run it back. Okay, so what's great about this song is all the different rhythms that each instrument employs. Music is rhythm by nature, and the rhythm in this music is very heavily emphasized. All the staccato notes from all the instruments, not really any legato happening besides the choir. Again, just very heavy emphasis on the rhythm. You hear it here. You hear like the freaking, I don't know what, the harpsichord, or I don't know, some sort of pluck there. It's very ding, 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 ding. It's very pungent, very punchy, and the rhythm of it is very, very easy to hear. And on top of that, you have a lot of variation with the main rhythm, the percussion, with the kick. First off, you have the boom, boom. You have the standard 4 on the floor. And then you go to Jersey. A little bit of Jersey, the boom, 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 boom. So we got some rhythm variation there on top of all the polyrhythms we're already hearing. So very rhythm-oriented song. I like that. It's very hard to hear this song and not groove to it. Great fusion of with orchestra and electronic, something you don't hear a whole lot. Definitely not done like this. It's got all the qualities of a great pop song. Let's go to the ending. I've heard the beginning because I've watched the anime, but I never heard the full thing. This is Queen Bee. The voice is very uncanny. That bass. Ooh. Okay. Talk about a switch up. Distorted voice. Very cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. The head voice is really, really nice from Queen Bee. That was great. Ooh, yeah. Slow that down. Great tension building and suspense. And then you already know the end is gonna go crazy. Or it's not, because it's an anime ending. You gotta wait for the full song for that. Okay, there's a lot to appreciate here. First off, let's talk about that guy's voice. Very sharp. I think that's the best way to describe it. Very sharp. His voice just cuts through the mix, and especially when he hits that high note. I love the use of auto-tune as well. It's very tastefully used. It's not, the auto-tune isn't used to where it's fixing their pitch. It's used to add texture to an already great voice. Not fixing something, but it's adding something on top of it. And the falsetto is intentionally very nasally just to add even more sharpness to it. So yeah, again, really cuts through the music here. And we got some vocal backing too, just to emphasize further the singing. So yeah, the singing is very much the lead. I also like all the switch ups, the half times. Again, that tension build and suspense. Great technique to use, and it's really not that hard to use at all. Oh, stop it. Stop, man. My brain can't take all this intelligence. Bro, stop with the ASMR, man. Stop with the ASMR, man. Make it make sense, y'all. We're doing another build-up. What's gonna happen? Bro, nah. I'm sorry for doing music. You got it, bro. You got it. More than qualified for the job. I think I can leave it in your hands. All right, so let's go to the final ending of Oshi no Ko. This is Burning. It's the same case as ending 1. I heard the beginning part of it, but I never finished it. I was not expecting that voice. I was expecting something way grungier. God. I gotta turn the volume so I can hear the voice better. Okay. Mm. Yeah, okay. This song is really cool. And if you've watched the show like I have and you know the context of everything that's happening here, you saw who was featured in this ending. It's Ruby. And I feel like this song perfectly encapsulates what's happening. Here's why I was surprised by the voice. The voice in of itself sounds very clean, sounds very pretty. That type of voice is the type you would hear in ballad music, emotional music, but they intentionally chose this voice for this type of song. I think it's supposed to encapsulate that dark idol attitude. Ruby in the series, something happened. I'm not going to spoil too much if you haven't seen it, but with Ruby, a lot of stuff happened and her persona got a lot darker, significantly darker. And I think this ending is trying to encapsulate that. First, with that very pretty voice, represent Ruby's initial pretty personality, very optimistic attitude, because she was just a whole bundle of sunshine back in season 1 and a good chunk of season 2. But all that dark, all that edginess took over the song, and it's kind of what happened with Ruby as well. The darkness and the edginess just basically took over her. She became a completely new person. Really cool, and I feel like this song just gets even better the more you know about the actual anime. So yeah, I really like endings and openings that do that, rather than an opening and ending you just take it from a band, you just plaster it onto some 1 minute and 30-second animation. No, it actually has context, connects to the story, and it actually ties into what's happening. It's not just a copy and paste. I really like that. I really appreciate that. I enjoyed all 4 of these songs. Let me know your top 2 songs from Oshi no Ko. What's your top 2 from the openings and endings? I'm going to put that myself in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Had such a great time with this. I'll see you guys in the next one.